No,
not even.
That's the
A lot of
irony.
people.
It's the
Ain't no more.
Wait. I'm just,
I can't keep a man. I can't.
I'm
I
too
can't
busy.
keep a man. It's
I think
don't make no
honestly,
sense.
I think we could. We just too. What's
I'm
the word I'm
I'm a
looking for?
bitch. I'm very picky, and it's very hard.
I
to
think
get
I could keep a man, but I'm just on another level. Like if you, I mean, I don't want to sound like I'm so.
I'm saying this thing. Oh, this is so good.
Dang, bitch, I'm
Yeah,
here to
I
eat them
know.
all. I don't want to sound like I'm so like on a higher level than everybody, but I just feel as though I'm on another level.
Well, what I have to say is, if you have if you have a good relationship, make sure that you keep it. Whatever problems that you do have, like try to work them out together. Don't bring third parties in all the time, or go getting advice from friends when the problem is sitting right in your face that you want to resolve.
Always go to the source.
Yeah, go to the source. Don't go to the problem. The problem is the friend's advice that's going to, you're going to listen to them because you're friends. Go based upon, what you would do yourself, what your heart will tell you to do. Like, if you got somebody good in your life, make sure you treat them right. I'm taking my own advice because I'm saying this. Treat them right and, don't disrespect them and stuff like that. And just.
But then again, you can't just, like, throw what your friends say, let it go in one ear and out the other, because
I agree.
friends know. Like, I mean, like, who said it? I think one of y'all said it. Friends know what goes on, bitch. Like you said, if they see him at the club, of course they're going to tell you. Bitch, we just saw such and such.
Yeah, but okay.
But see, that's what I'm saying. With
but you saying it like
relationship,
but he's saying it like you shouldn't believe your friends. You shouldn't let them get in between it or not.
It's just that
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like you not all the time don't believe your friends and stuff like that. Sometimes when you tell friends stuff like that, then you can have something so good, a long term relationship. Some friends envy that. They hate that. They're jealous. So you go run into them about problems, they will, be like, well, I think y'all should just call it a quits, give it a break, or, say all this stuff. Oh, because I heard this, I seen this, oh, blah, 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 blah. All of that, like, could fuck up a relationship. And if you're stupid enough to listen to all of that.
Carlos, you told me to do that.
Huh? I didn't?
Call it quits, he did?
Yeah.
Well,
he said no, but it's the same way.
But
if you were coming to me with the same kind of issues I had with the relationship with asshole, and I would have told give it up, but leave it alone. Would you have said the exact same thing?
No, every video.
Follow your own advice.
But you are on different circumstances. You were not happy. When you're not happy, and you didn't have a connection.
So no, but I mean.
And
you
was working on getting a connection.
If you're not happy,
no,
they
were not. They were not.
I don't think we weren't. But no. But if you were unhappy and you came to me and you said, Dwayne, I'm unhappy, blah blah blah, and you keep telling me just like what Carlos or what Eggy said, having that one friend that you can just vent to, and I tell you, call it quits, leave it alone. Would you have took that advice?
No.
Well,
no.
I mean, if I'm unhappy, if I'm unhappy, look at you. You sort of kinda was going towards that advice because the unhappiness it grew inside you, came out and said, okay, well, I really am unhappy. Like maybe if this is like a coincidence, somebody else is telling me the same thing that my unhappiness is telling me. So probably would have listened to the advice. But if I'm fine, it's just problems that I want to talk to you about, then no, I won't listen to that. But if you're unhappy, then yeah.
Well, that's always a wild
like
factor.
You can't be in a relationship.
That's where the relationship become at.
No. And
let
me rephrase that because some people get unhappy in a relationship because they losing the spark and things is not right because they're not fixing the problem.
Well, is it because they losing a lust aspect of their relationship? Because that's where most of us get in relationships.
No, see, that's
me personally. It wasn't never about lust. It was just the connection
was not
there.
So what made you actually say, okay, well, boom, I want to get in this relationship, or I want to talk to you? And it's
everything is peachy keen in the beginning.
Yeah, everything
is good in the beginning.
That's
but
what
once
I'm saying.
but
then the distance, you move, and then that just like that
turns you off.
Once you grow,
but see, that's a different thing. Some people actually do grow apart from each other. Now that makes the whole situation bigger than what it is than just like me and Corey talking, and we're talking, and I like him when I first seen him, and then we start talking, then. Next thing you know, it's like, I ain't feeling you no more like that.
She's good for that.
All the time. Yeah. But at the same time. It's more like when you in distant situations. It's plenty of people I saw too that's from out of state. I mean, I rarely talk to people in my state, but for you to be from here to here, you grow apart because it's like I don't got nothing more to say to you because we used to talk about this person X Y Z and we know each other. And then you just move far away. You tell me about these new people, and then all the little conversations change. It's like, so how was your day? What are you doing?
That's pathetic.
That's a different situation. But when it comes to a situation like Carl's situation where they actually been together for a while, and then you got these friends in your ear like da 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 da. He's not good, he's not this, and then you got his friends telling him, "Oh, Carl's not good, he's not this, he's not that." To tell somebody like that who's been in a relationship to actually build on everything together, I mean, that's a hurt piece to say. Well, I don't think y'all good for each other. I think y'all should just call it quits because they actually build stuff together.
But can it be that the relationship has run its course? Like you said, everything is seasonal.
Everything is seasonal. I do agree with that.
I don't believe that.
I believe everything is seasonal, but I feel as though if you try,
look at you work.
You know how long I've been in a relationship?
Break up to make up. That's how long you've been.
But no, but at the
if you consider it break up to make up, y'all haven't been together.
I believe everything has an expiration date.
A lot of people when they break up and they go back with that person, they start all over.
Well, before we get into that,
break up
because we're actually start. That's the breakup part of the portion of the
we
topic.
still ain't do love.
We still didn't get to the love part. I mean, because that's a whole big thing. That's what we starting with Deeper Fresh, like. For real. Like when it comes to telling somebody about their relationship and to break up their relationship, that's something that's not gonna fly by night. I mean, that's really true. Like you're not gonna just sit there and say, well, Corey, we gotta break up but we got everything together. I mean, literally almost everything together. And we're sitting there and say, let's call it quits. You cannot do it. That's when you're starting these building blocks and you're playing Jenga with your relationship. Once you pull one out, all of them fall down. And when that falls down, that means you start out your boyfriend, you start out your friends, you start whatever, like financial issues, etc. Everything just start falling down, and it's like you got to pick yourself back up, which will actually clear into the new topic of getting yourself together after the breakup. You know what I'm saying? The bed will mess you up, right? But go ahead.
So I mean, love.
L-O-V-E.
I know
Does
so
it
much
exist,
about
people?
that.
A lot of people confuse that.
A lot of people don't believe in love.
Is
I wanna say my opinion on love because everybody else's opinion could be completely different.
Good word. O. L word. V. L word. Then E.
I can't
What's the
do
spell?
it.
It's L-O-V-E. It's called love. Okay.
Well, okay, my opinion on love is someone that you care about, again, connection. You gotta have that. Somebody who you know, like the jealousy starts to come. What are you doing? Why you didn't call me? The little craziness, doing little small things for people, stuff like that. Just that feeling in your heart where you know, like, if that person say one messed up thing to your heart, just like feel like it's just been broken. It could be something so small.
You fake. that was actually a big one. Everybody like
that could make you cry, or like just something real small that get to you and this person. Because if you don't love somebody, you're not gonna give a fuck what they say. You're gonna be like, okay, so fucking what? Who you telling?
Brush your shoulders off.
But like that's love. Somebody and with love, I believe in if you really love somebody so much, like try to work it out. Try to work things out with them. Like some people say that love is not enough. I don't believe that love. I do believe that love can be enough if you want it to be enough. That shows that you really do love somebody.
But what's more after love?
Wait a minute. I get to get my idea.
Great sex, awesome sex.
Shut up!
No, shut up!
Well, love is actually a funny thing because a lot of people can't depict what it is. People don't know what it tastes like, what it feels like.
It makes you do crazy things.
We think we know what it is, but nobody actually gave us a definition of love. Love has no shape, size, form, color, culture, nothing.